feel uneasy, though you can't explain why. Their words sound sweet, their smile reassuring. You tell yourself, they care about me. They only want the best. But something inside you doesn't rest. Have you ever met someone who seems almost too good to be true? Disarming, charismatic. Each time they speak, it's like a spell. You want to believe every word. And yet, when you look closer, the mask begins to crack. There was someone like this. Let's call her Clara. At first, she looked like the perfect leader, caring, empathetic, calm. But beneath the mask were invisible chains and hidden claws. And the longer you stayed, the tighter they pulled, or the sharper they tore, without mercy. So how do you navigate this so you don't end up burnt or destroyed? Let's recognize 4 signs of manipulation and what you can do to walk through them without being trapped. First, let's recognize the first sign. You begin to doubt your own memory. Imagine this. Clara, your boss, promises flexibility so you can pick up your kids or care for your sick family member. At the time, you feel relieved, supported. But later, when you bring it up, Clara smiles and says, "That's not what I said. You misunderstood. Flexibility depends on circumstances." Now you're unsure. Did she really get permission? Or did you imagine it? It's like standing on solid ground and being told you're sinking in quicksand. The earth is still under your feet, but their words make you doubt reality itself. Anchor yourself. Write things down. Keep records of conversations. Don't let someone rewrite the past to erase your truth. Truth doesn't disappear because someone denies it. It may be twisted for a time, but clarity always brings what is hidden into the open. Now the second sign, you carry guilt that was never yours. Picture this. You already have a full workload, but Clara asked you to stay late to cover someone else's tasks, without pay, without recognition. You politely decline because you need rest or family time. She sighs. Where is your team spirit? Everyone makes sacrifices. I thought you were committed. At home, it might sound like, after all I've done for you. It's like someone throwing a heavy coat over your shoulders. You never asked for it, but you carry it anyway, because dropping it feels like betrayal. When guilt is handed to you, pause and ask, is this really mine to carry? If not, don't take it. Refuse debts that were never yours. Love and leadership are not measured by how much guilt they can place in your shoulders. What is genuine lifts you up. It doesn't weigh you down. The third sign, their care feels conditional. At first, Clara speaks of teamwork, fairness, and integrity. She tells everyone she values respect and balance. But the moment her instruction is questioned, her mask slips. Her tone hardens. Her care becomes accusation. She subtly discredits you, sidelines you, sending the message that you no longer belong here. At home, the same words arrive with a softer tone. I only want what's best for you. But beneath it, the warning, do it my way or lose my approval. It's like receiving a beautifully wrapped gift. You open it only to find strings tied tightly inside. The gift wasn't free, it was a leash. So I encourage you to test care by its consistency. Real care doesn't vanish when you disagree. If kindness turns into rejection when you set boundaries, it was never kindness, only control. Remember what is true remains steady under pressure. Real care doesn't vanish when tested. And finally, the fourth sign, silence becomes a weapon. Manipulators thrive in silence, both yours and theirs. On your side, silence feels safer than honesty. Each time you've tried speaking up, your words were twisted back against you. So you stop, you nod, you smile, and you call it peace. But on their side, silence is not peace, it's strategy. Clara avoids answering directly. She delays, evades, and pretends not to hear. Her silence is a shield to hide mischief, a way to escape accountability, a quiet pressure designed to wear you down until you give up asking. At home, it looks the same. A parent or partner withdraws into silence, not because they are calm, but because it punishes you, making you carry the weight of their refusal to speak. It's like living in a house where every floorboard creaks. No matter where you step, something breaks the silence. And yet, those who cause the damage stand frozen in their own silence, pretending they hear nothing at all. How to navigate this? Don't give up your voice. Start small, one calm, clear sentence at a time. If needed, put it in writing. Expose the silence by speaking truth, even softly. But peace built on silence is not peace. And silence that hides wrongdoing is cowardice, not wisdom. Okay, let's revisit these 4 signs again, how you can identify that you have been manipulated. First, doubting your memory. Second, carrying guilt that isn't yours. Third, care that feels like a leash. Fourth, silence that replaces truth. Each is a mask, each is a chain, and each one can be broken. Not by fighting louder, but by seeing clearly, refusing false guilt, testing care for what it really is, and refusing to lose your voice. Manipulation and gaslighting thrive in shadows, but once you see through the mask, its spell is broken, and you walk free, not because they let you go, but because you chose to stop mistaking control for care and silence for peace.